everyone, Desi C here as always, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you are probably wondering what the heck is going on. You know, this is a Gargoyles channel. Why is Darkwing Duck essentially the focus, at least for this video? And you know what, first of all, yeah, I'd like to have your guys' opinions on this and everything, but with the Darkwing Duck Gargoyles crossover coming out, we don't know quite yet. It's to be determined. But it is going to be coming out. And we are going to not only have people that are Darkwing Duck fans finding out about Gargoyles, but we probably have some Gargoyles fans who probably don't know very much about Darkwing Duck. Not everyone watched every Disney afternoon show, let's be honest. And so I figured, why not delve into a little bit about what who the Gargoyles may face in this crossover, because obviously we don't even know if it's just going to be a one-shot or a couple times. Even the Fantastic Four crossover is 2 shots. So I figured, let's at least figure out what the show is about, the characters, and all that stuff. So for this video, keeping it nice and light, you know, it's just essentially, what was Darkwing Duck? You know, what is it? It's a series, of course, produced by Disney. It aired from 91 to 92 and ran for about 3 seasons. Well, not about, it ran for 3 seasons. And it was created by Tad Stones, which at this point, that should be a familiar name if you are a Gargoyles fan. And if it's not, you need to go back and check out my other videos. So at one point it was believed to be a spin-off of DuckTales. I mean, heck, Launchpad is a character in the show. And he even mentioned Scrooge McDuck in an episode. But Stones has stated that the 2 shows take place in separate universes. Yeah, they're sharing characters like Launchpad McQuack and Gizmo Duck. But despite the statement, at least 3 later crossover comics would have the 2 shows existing in the same universe. So, and well, I'll get into that in a second. So initially, this show was developed as a last-minute replacement for a proposed revival of the Rocky and Bullwinkle show. Hands up if you remember that one. But not then management realized Disney didn't own the rights to the characters, only the home video rights. So, you know, Darkwing Duck was being worked on, but the original concept actually had Launchpad as the star. Because originally it was supposed to be a spin-off of DuckTales. But once you get certain people working on it, you know, certain things change. But yes. Though it is loosely connected to the Mickey Mouse mythos, Darkwing Duck is unique in that it featured no characters from the classic Disney animation. It's nice to see that, you know, we all talk about how Gargoyles was this big breakthrough thing, but we also tend to forget that there are these other shows that kind of were breaking the ceiling, so to say, for other shows that came later. Remember, Gargoyles was, you know, rejected twice before it finally got approved, you know, and so it's not surprising to see that, you know, even something as goofy as Darkwing Duck even had, you know, we're doing something different here. So yes, Darkwing Duck featured no characters from the classic Disney animation, save for the Beagle Boys. And it was also the first Disney Disney afternoon cartoon to emphasize action rather than adventure. Again, it was this, you know, did this help pave the way for Gargoyles? I mean, there were so many changes to the pitch, and we've heard the winning pitch, but again, it's, you know, it's this sort of thing of Gargoyles was this new big thing, but there were other shows that kind of helped Gargoyles, you know, eventually become what it was. So, and despite all the action and the show being slightly darker than usual, and yes, I know Darkwing Duck is not that dark, but when you compare it to like Goof Troop and stuff like that, day and night, right? It was produced completely as a genre parody. Yeah, prior shows contained elements of parody in certain episodes, but were otherwise straight-faced adventure concepts. Even like every Darkwing Duck episode is laden with references to superhero, pulp adventure, or super spy fiction. And then this is stuff that's like, wait, what are you talking? As a kid, what? Even Darkwing Duck himself is a satirical character. His costume, his gas gun, the flashy introductions are all reminiscent of pulp heroes such as Sandman, Batman, the Green Hornet, James Bond, and most especially the Shadow. I mean, heck, even the fictional city of St. Canard is a direct parody of Gotham City. Like, this show, watching it as a kid, it's this thing of, if you didn't know about Batman, these are things that went over your head, like what 6-year-old knows about James Bond sort of thing. So all the parody references to that would have all gone over our heads. I've been slowly, watching Darkwing Duck because I have some of the DVDs. So I've been slowly watching this going, wait, I missed all this as a kid. The show is better than I remembered. So with this crossover coming out, hopefully sooner rather than later, I'm impatient. I'm so looking forward to what they're going to be doing with this. And I hope it's more than just a one-shot. Fingers crossed, right? So, there's a quick synopsis of what the show was about, what they were doing with it, the brains behind it. And so yeah, I'm going to continue on with the next video of who the characters are and everything. And hopefully y'all enjoy. So with that, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, be the good that you want to see in the world, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.